Welcome back to JJW Outdoors. Justin here, and on today's video I'm going to be talking about an upcoming special adventure. So make sure you stay tuned to this video, watch it, because we're going to be doing a little bit of chit chat and figuring out what my next adventure really is. So stay tuned. So on this adventure, I might not be coming back. In fact, I might be stuck on an island.
Hey buddy. Hey. Go.
I will not be going alone on this trip. I'm going to be going with Jesse and Steve. Those are going to be our two other adult leaders. And then I'm also going to be going with some youth group kids. So it's going to be a very fun adventure for not only me, but also these kids as well. You ready to find out where we're going? We are heading to South Manitou Island. And this is going to be in Sleeping Bear Dunes area. So there's North Island, there's the South Island. I'm going to be going to the South Island. So I'm going to be taking a ferry that's going to take us there, and we're going to be there for 4 days and 3 nights. The island we're going to be hiking on is just over 8 square miles. So it's going to be very cool to go hang out on this island. So if you haven't heard of this island, please leave in the comments below, because I think you're going to like this upcoming video. So there's a whole bunch of stuff you can actually do on the island. Like there's lighthouses, there's shipwrecks, there's big old cedar forest trees, and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna be checking all that out, and I'm gonna be kind of explaining a little bit about it in this video. So here's our map. This is the map of the island. It's not a huge island, but we'll definitely be hiking all over the place. So the first hike that we're gonna do is with all of our gear. We're gonna have our backpacks full. Obviously, like I said, we're going for 4 days, 3 nights. So we're gonna be carrying a lot of gear. So we're gonna be hiking 2 miles in to start with, and then we're gonna be setting up camp. Once we set up camp, then we can hike, you know, a couple miles here, a couple miles there, and go to these different locations that are on this map. We kind of have our trip planned out a little bit. I don't want to give it all away because I want you guys to come watch the video and figure out what I'm doing. But there's going to be some awesome stuff coming up. So one of the big touristy spots on the island is actually going to be the old cedar forest. So we have a bunch of cedar trees that are going to be on the island. Trees actually are about 100-foot tall trees, so it's going to be crazy to go see. Plus they're huge. These trees are actually 300 to 500 years old, so that's going to be awesome to see. So on the island, we're going to be having some food with us, obviously, so we're going to need a fire. And to start a fire is actually pretty easy. We're going to have a bunch of different trees that we could, you know, take the resources that we need to actually start the fire. So come along with me on that video, and I'm going to show you all about that kind of stuff, how to start a fire, how easy it's going to be, and you know, just the stuff we're going to be using to do that with. So this island was actually a traffic area for lots of ships, so we're going to be seeing a bunch of shipwrecks, and you're going to see some out of the water, some in the water. I don't know if we're actually going to do the in the water ones because I'm not planning on diving. You actually have to have a diving team come show you how to do all that. So we're going to be just, you know, messing around, figuring out where they are. But I was doing some research, and they said there's 16 shipwrecks around the island. So that is going to be really cool to just kind of hear the history on that and go see. So that leads us to the lighthouse. So the boats went through there, obviously, so you have to have a lighthouse. So the lighthouse is actually built in 1839, which is going to be really awesome to see. They do a great job, you know, historically keeping all this stuff up, and there's going to be different guides on the island that I know of, watching other people's videos, that are going to kind of explain this to us. So it's going to be really cool to go see. So not only are we going to be doing a little bit of hiking, we're also going to be doing some swimming. So there's actually going to be an awesome beach area that we're going to go hang out, just chill, relax, do a little bit of fishing. So I am planning on bringing some fishing stuff, and hopefully we'll do a catch and cook on the island with some fish. And yeah, this is just going to be an awesome just hang out adventure and show some kids what to do. Actually, me get out there and have a nice, cool, fresh adventure, and I hope you're gonna like it. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because this is gonna be an awesome upcoming video. Before I head off on this trip, I'm also gonna be doing a pack dump for you. So I want to lay all my stuff out, show you what I'm bringing, and then you can kind of give me some hints towards this stuff versus this stuff, or I shouldn't have brought this at all. So make sure you watch the channel, because there's also going to be a video on that, which I am real excited about. I get to actually show you some of my gear. Plus, I'm going to be deciding between 2 tents. So there's also going to be a separate video on my tent, because I want your opinion on that. I have 2 different ones. One's a 1-person tent, the other one's going to be a 2-person tent. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for that as well, because I need your guys' help, and I'd love your guys' opinion in the comments below.